Yo, what the fuck is up, guys? It's Mr. Snowman back here with yet another Trove video today on the Xbox, and oh boy, there's a bunch of new shit coming into this game that I already kind of knew about, but I'd never really talked about or brought up in a video. But today, as you see on the screen, there is a new boss, which is the Dreadnought. I know it's already been announced along with the Hydra, but this is the first time that I'm pretty sure they've showed gameplay for it. Now, I'm going to talk about the boss fight a little bit right here. As you can see, that he's playing a Fate Trickster. Shout out to you, man. OP as fuck. But as you can see, that purple shield that the Dreadnought keeps popping up, what that means is that it's a no magic damage shield. So that means all you gunslingers out there, you can't just completely drain his health and kill him immediately, because that shield obviously will be like a good maybe 5 or 6 seconds, which will make your ult go away. But I mean, if you have Chronomatic Emblem, you should be okay. Am I right? Another thing is, oh my god, I have a whole list of shit right here. He has another laser, which is that little laser right there. It's not really that long of a range, but it's to keep you moving around, the guy said in the video. Once again, there's a magic damage shield right there. One of the really unique things about this boss is that he actually stays in the middle of the map no matter what. Now, if you are a Rev or Candy Barb, that kind of renders you fucking useless, because there is no ads or anything like that, so you can't really lure him into the corner. It's not like Pinata, we can bring him into the corner along with all the ads, nobody will get hurt. This guy will stay in the middle of the map, which is kind of dangerous because he does have an ultimate ability, but we'll get to that in a second. As you can see, there's a bunch of fire on the map as well. This is his second stage, which means you're doing a lot of damage to him. That fire does stay around there for a long time. Personally, if I was them, I would have put fire in all the corners instead of just have it randomly scatter on the map, because it's really easy to avoid. But once again, why would they make it hard? It is a kid's game after all. But I don't know why he's playing a magic damage character when it has a magic damage shield, but fuck me. He has different, so the different phases are really cool. I don't know if he gets stronger and stronger each phase. I just know he does different abilities and all that good stuff. I don't know how he's getting hit when he's not even aiming at the fucking guy. You can't go into the corners. I already talked about that. Cross that off the list. The ultimate ability will be popping up in just a second. I think it's really cool that they're finally making a boss have an ultimate ability along with us. Basically, when he gets down really low, I'm guessing around 1/3 health. You can't really see his health bar up there. And I'm going to take a guess as Ultra, because he's 138,000 power rank, and he's doing 8.6 million damage per shot and not killing him immediately. So I'm going to take a wild guess as Ultra or even a harder difficulty. I'm not too sure. But as you can see, he is staying in the middle of the map. They were talking specifically about how they don't want people luring him into the corners and all that good shit, so they made him stay in the middle of the map, which is really dangerous because his ultimate ability, in just a second, you're going to see the entire floor of the arena will light up red, and then it's going to shoot a gigantic rocket into the middle of the arena, which you're going to want to sit in any of the corners when that eventually happens, which really sucks, because if you are a melee-based character, like let's say a Neon Ninja, Candy Barb, all that good stuff, maybe even a Knight, if you want to play a fucking Knight, I don't know why you would, but so if you're a melee damage character, you can't do damage in this phase when he does his ultimate ability, because he's going to retract to the middle, obviously, probably, and then also shove his ultimate, so he's basically invincible. I mean, unless you want to sit there. The thing with the ultimate ability is it will go through your flasks, he said, and it will go through the cubic curtain. So if you have cubic curtain, if you guys don't know what that is, it's an empowered gem, which means basically the first time you get hit, when it regenerates, obviously, you take no damage. So it's really good if you don't want to take falling damage and all that good stuff. But here's the ultimate ability right here. He's staying kind of in the middle of the map, shoots out a gigantic rocket, and boom, the entire map explodes, which is really, really cool, which I'm really excited for. Basically, if you get a good team in there, you're just going to kill him immediately anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. I'm not sure what his health is looking like. Now, I found out at the very end of this, in the bottom right corner, it will tell you the time that it took you to kill him, which is really good. So you guys out there that do speedrun Daughter of the Moon times, you guys don't have to check the leaderboards and all that good shit, because it'll tell you in the bottom right, so you don't have to really worry about, be like, hey, did I get a fast time, all that good shit. So it'll tell you in the bottom right, which is what I really like. Also, some more stuff that's added into this, which I'm going to be showing you guys in just a second. You can basically play as him, because there's a Mag Rider that basically is the same size as him. There's a Daughter of the Moon throne, a couple allies, which I'm not going to show around. Costumes, obviously. There's new currency. I'll talk about that in just a second. Now, as you can see in the bottom right, it talks about the time that I was just talking about. So he killed it in 132 seconds. I think that, no, that's 1,300 seconds. Jesus Christ, whose man is this? But now he's going to go ahead and show off the new Mag Rider. This thing looks absolutely insane. It's going to be my favorite Mag Rider. And for me, I already have a bunch of people teleporting to me and jumping on me and shit. So when people get on this goddamn thing and teleport to me, or we fill the entire club rolled up with these, oh boy, am I going to crash? Am I going to want to die? It's going to be a bad day. But I think it looks really cool. I'm not really sure how it's going to look like going on a rail, considering he has 4 legs and a rail is only 1 block wide. So we're going to have to see how this works. But I think that looks absolutely amazing. It's really cool. I wish... I mean, it looks like it has a movement speed of a mount. I thought it was a Mag Rider. Maybe it's a mount. I don't fucking know. I think pretty sure it's in the Mag Rider category. But it looks like it moves the same speed as a mount, maybe a little bit slower. But this thing looks absolutely insane. When you jump, the little eye flap in the front opens up, and when you jump, obviously, again, the little flap in the back opens up. It's like a Dark Void flap. I don't fucking know what the hell it is, but oh well. Alright, so first up is the Ragnarok mount. It basically, is that how you spell it? The Hydra Rack? There we go, I don't fucking know. But it basically takes effect as a worm mount. So if you guys have any worm mounts, and like, you know how it does like a little slithering thing, which is doing right here. I personally don't like those. I like either the horse mounts or the dragon mounts, but I mean, people like the worm mounts, so fuck it, oh well. Next up, he will be showing is the Daughter of the Moon Throne, which, you know, your boy Snowman's gonna have to get that because I think it looks absolutely amazing. While he's doing that and while you see it in the background, I will talk about other stuff that they're adding into the game. So, if you guys don't already know, the higher tier keys now can be used on different types of chests. So let's say you have a moon key, it can be used on a normal chest or a hard chest. And if you have an ultra key, it can be used on both normal, hard, and ultra. So it's really cool. I think it's absolutely pretty amazing. By the way, ads now inside the Shadow Tower, so you don't waste your time. Ads drop shards now to get shadow caches, so that's really cool as well. So you can farm up ads now instead of just running past them and getting shit done. You can kill the ads and then get a shadow cache, which is what you're going to need because you're going to need Heart of Darknesses now for everything in the marketplace. Next up is the elite enemies in the Shadow Tower. Yeah, they drop shadow shards. So here we go right here. Hard difficulties have a chance to drop more shards, obviously. So if you're running through normal, I know a lot of you get higher level guys out there will be like, oh, hey, we can run through normal and farm the hell out of these. Like, no, get the fucking ultra, get that shit done. Next up, Daughter of the Moon will drop Despoiled Divinity, or Divinity, I think it's Divinity, god damn it. But basically, Daughter of the Moon no longer drops Lunar Souls. So what you do with the Despoiled Divinity is, that's how you make all the costumes. It's in its own separate tab, which I'll show you in just a second. The Shadow Tower got a new hub now, so it's really cool. Also, I think that's it for this. It comes out on the 22nd, I know that, but what else did they add? I thought I saw more stuff on here. Oh well, what the fuck. Okay, we're moving on now. So, basically, between the Divine Infinity, oh, that's also the new thing right there. Okay, I did not see that. Okay, that's beautiful. So that's how you get to each world now, and I guess we're going to the Shadow Hub, so I guess this is the new Shadow Hub. So this looks really cool. I think this is amazingly built. So, as you can see, that thing that was in the middle, that thing is gigantic. It brings you to all the worlds. It's really good shit. This is the Shadow Hub right here. Obviously the key mold that you can make keys, so if you have all the fragments and you don't have a adventure bench on you, then obviously you can just craft them right there. The Shadowy Market, now here's what we're talking about. We have the Shadow Shards, which gives you the cash, obviously. You can no longer get anything else with those, which I don't think you could in the first place. Right here's a bunch of shit you can get. Hard Darknesses, it's all main stuff that people usually have. Titan Souls, you can get Shadow Caches now, which is really cool, and other good stuff right in there. You can see it in the tabs. Lunar Souls, you can obviously get the Empowered Gem Box, or the mount, or the wings. Those have been in the game forever. And this is what you get from Daughter now, so that's how you make all the costumes, which is really cool. But I'm not sure how many what the hell they're called, new currency from Daughter. I'm not sure how many you get from those each week. I don't think that they said anything about it. So if you only get like 1 or 2 each week, that means you can only make like 1 or 2 costumes a week, which will kind of suck, especially for you guys out there that go for a mastery. So you're gonna have to wait a pretty long time. But when I find out more about it, or if I missed it, you can just write it down in the comment section, help other people out. I just rushed out of work, so I'm trying to like get this video done for you guys, but I'll try to make it good quality. So I'm going over all the stuff that I learned in this video. But basically, that's most of it right there. Other than that, what else do we got? Between the Hydra and the Dreadnought, those are the 2 new guys being added into the Shadow Tower. I'm pretty sure Daughter is still going to be at the very top, so I think it's going to go Spike Walker, Weeping Prophet, Pinata, and I think maybe Dreadnought and then Hydra. Maybe Dreadnought before the Pinata, I'm not too sure. Pinata is pretty difficult because of all the ads. That's why you need a Candy Barb or Revenant to pull all the aggro. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that's all we got, and that's all set. Right here is the actual Hydra head mount, which I think looks really cool, and it's already gone, rest in peace, but it looks really badass if you saw it, god damn it. Yeah, but that's basically going to be it for this update, guys. I think it's really cool. Now, inside the Snowman Savages, we're going to have to, like, rebuild it because I want that huge, gigantic thing that has all the portals in it. I'm not sure what the actual name of it's called, but that thing that you guys saw that he entered, and you can see, like, the Permafrost and, like, Desert Frontier and all that good stuff, and obviously the Shadow Tower realm as well. I'm not really sure how the Shadow Tower realm is going to work. Hopefully, people can't just join up in your portal and shit when you're trying to go to that. Maybe it's for a bunch of players to get together. I think that'd be actually really good if there's like a public shadow tower place instead of a club world, so everyone can get there, they can make a group, all that good stuff, so people stop asking for carries in my goddamn chat. But maybe, who just knows, we'll see what happens. But we are going to have to rebuild the Snowman and put that right in the middle if that does take place of all the United portals, U8 and U7 and so on. But that'd be really cool if it does. I think it looks gigantic and it's pretty big, so I think it's like maybe a 3x3 block size, so that can fit right in the Snowman. We'll plop it right in the middle, and then we'll have to like completely rebuild everything else. But that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something, and let me know in the comment section if you did. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button down below, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. As the game progresses, obviously, and the update goes on, I'll be doing more stuff in game, more interactive stuff with you guys, and I'll be talking about all that good stuff. I'll obviously go over it better in person too, because I don't like to watch a video and commentate over it. I like to actually be in the game and go through all like the settings and stuff, slowly talk about each and everything. So we'll work on that in the future. But 10K's right around the corner, guys. Thank you all so much for subscribing. As always, I already said it, but I'm going to redo my whole outro. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. Hope you all have a great day. I'll see you in the next video, and stay frosty, everybody.